Hello, everybody, and welcome to Yankee Stadium. The fans are rabid as we're here for Game 5 of the World Series. Yes, a classic Fox baseball opening has to have it. Where this game was a Fox telecast game, so we're going Fox. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 5 of the World Series. The Diamondbacks have to try to win this game, while the Yankees will try to finish off the Snakes and avoid to go back to Arizona. This is supposed to be an as-played lineup. Now, Tim, I'm not sure if you do the same thing or not. I honestly haven't watched Game 4 of your game. I heard it was really good. But what do you do when a team is forced into a situation and maybe don't have their best pitcher available, but they could if they can bring him back on short rest? I'm doing that right here for this game. This was supposed to have been Mike Mussina versus Miguel Batista. Now, in this series in real life, Arizona led the series by, I believe, by the score of two. It was 2-2 after this, because the Yankees held the 3-2 lead heading back to Arizona. This is much different. The Yankees have a 3-1 lead, a chance to close it out. Randy Johnson would come off 3 days rest from his last start. So I'm thinking, let's go Randy Johnson. We'll push him out. I had to change the Yankee lineup some. Yankees don't hit lefties that well. And then do what you have to do, because Game 6, then it could be Miguel Batista and a bullpen show. And then Game 7, if you can get there, you get Curt Schilling, and then, yeah, you can bring back Randy Johnson again if need be. So I went ahead and went away from the as-played lineups for this one, because the Diamondbacks are down 3-1, and they need to do what they have to do to stay in this series. That means pitching one of your best pitchers. So Randy Johnson will toe the rubber today against Mike Mussina. So let's go ahead and get this going. Here is the starting lineup for the Diamondbacks. They went as played. Womack leading off at short, Counsell at second, Gonzalez in left, he's having MVP votes. Aurelio Durazo's your DH, Matt Williams at third, Steve Finley in center, Reggie Sanders in right, Mark Grace at first, and Rod Barojas gets the start behind the plate. The Yankees defensive lineup, I think it changed a little bit. It's going to be Spencer Williams O'Neill. I was not going to rest O'Neill against Johnson. This is Paul O'Neill's last Major League game in Yankee Stadium. He retires in Yankee Stadium after this game. He plays the last 2 in Arizona. Brocious at third, Jeter at short, Alfonso Soriano at second, Martinez at first, Posada behind the plate, and Mike Mussina on the mound. Moose started, I believe, Game 1 of this series. He went 7 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, 5 hits, struck out 7, and took the hard loss. He has a 2.57 ERA, a 192 on-base average. Let's do this from Yankee Stadium as the Diamondbacks are ready to go. The Diamondbacks are hitting .225 in this series, .349 on slugging, .260 on base. They've only hit 3 home runs, 7 doubles, and knocked in 11 total runs. So the Arizona pitching staff, not bad, 3.17 ERA. Opponent's average .205. So let's see, Womack leads off. He's a left-handed hitter. Womack so far on the series is 5 of 16, 2 runs scored, and has won the lone stolen bases. Here we go, lefty on righty, Womack against Mussina. First pitch underway. And again, we'll read black then blue in this one. So it's going to be a 6. So it's going to be a 6 on Mussina. That's tough. That's going to be a 56. Tough against the righty is just out of play a little bit. That's a ground to third. Brocious got it, throws him out, and there's one out here at Game 5. So now here's Craig Counsell. Counsell, the second baseman. He is 6 for 16, 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. He's hitting .375. That is going to be an 8. An 8 on Mussina is going to be tough. That is going to be a 36 on Counsell versus a righty. Is that going to work or not? Let's see. It's tough. 36. Struck him out. Counsell strikes out against Moose. 2 away. He was just getting his hit stride, and he missed it. So 2 outs. We're going to go ahead and move the pitchers up and then the batters to where I can see them. So do that. And now here it is, 2 outs, and here is Luis Gonzalez, MVP chance, 6 of 15, 3 runs scored, 3 home runs, and 8 runs batted in, hitting .400. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a different color dice. May have to switch dice, we'll see. 6 on Mussina is tough. 37 tough. Oh, 37 tough is going to be a base hit for Luis Gonzalez. He's 7 of 16. So Gonzalez continues his torrid hitting. And here's the first baseman, Aurelio Durazo. He's 0 for 7 in DH spot. We're going to see if I can still roll the smaller, the bigger red dice just as easy. They're easier to read. They're not goofy colors. So runner on first and 2 outs. We can. It's a 7. It's a 7 a Moose. It's a tough. It's going to be a tough on a 30. And that is going to be a strikeout for Durazo. So Mussina strikes out 2. No runs, 1 hit, no, 1 man left. 1/2 inning of play. Arizona nothing. The Yankees coming up the bat. Yankee lineup changed a bit because Randy Johnson got pushed into the starting rotation. Knobloch leading off, he's your DH. Jeter at short. Bernie Williams at center. Posada batting 4th. He's behind the plate. Paul O'Neill batting 5th and right. Shane Spencer in left. Tino Martinez at first. Scott Brocious at third. And Alfonso Soriano at second. The defense for the Diamondbacks. It's Gonzalez, Finley, and Reggie Sanders. Now that's interesting why that did that. Then it's going to be Williams, Womack, Counsell, Grace, and Barajas gets his first start. On the mound is Randy Johnson. Let's see if I need to make a change on that. Hopefully everything's okay. Let's go and look in the lineup manager real quick and see if I made a mistake. Let's see. Let's flip the lineup back over. And let's see. Reggie Sanders is playing short field, like he's playing the softball position, so change his plate position. So Reggie Sanders is in right field. All right, we have that then set up here. Make sure we have the pitching staff ready. Johnson is on the mound. That's good. We'll flip it back to the Yankees. And here is Knobloch. He leads off right now. He's 2 for 11 in the series. And has a double, and that has been it so far. So Knobloch leading off against Johnson. Here we go. That's an 11. That's patient. But he worked. Oh, an 18 on a patient is going to be, 18 patient is a walk. So Knobloch works the walk. Now leave the dice alone. We have to see if he gets the jump or not. Knobloch is a 6+. That's an 11. Does not get the jump. Runner on first. Nobody out. Here's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Jeter, the hitter, runner on first. So far, they're working Johnson a little bit. Jeter, 4 for 14, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs. Here we go. That's a 7. That's a tough. That's not going to work out well. Tough, a 70. Ooh, up to 63 for Jeter would have been a hit. A 70 is a ground ball to second. This could be a double play. Johnson double play, 8. Jeter double play, 7. That's a 7. That's a double play. 6-4-3. So 6-4-3 double play, and that's it. So Jeter knocks into that one. There's 2 quick outs. And here's Bernie Williams. If the Yankees want to win this series, he's going to have to do something. He's 0 for 15. He's having a Willie Wilson-type World Series. He has struck out 8 times. Here we go. It's a 5. It's going to be a tough. Bernie's not going to like that result. That is a single for Bernie Williams. How about that? A 5, that's tough. So a 5, that's tough. Let's make sure 42 versus a lefty, a single for Bernie. So Bernie's on his first hit of the series. And now let's see what Bernie wants to do. He's a 4, that's a 5, does not get the lead. Jorge Posada. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's Posada, 4 for 13, 3 runs scored, couple doubles so far in the series. It's a 10. Ballpark, that's a 34. 34 versus a left-handed pitcher. Wait a minute. 34 versus a left-handed pitcher is going to be in the wheelhouse. So Posada, home run 1-30 versus a lefty. He gets a base hit for up to 57. Reading black and blue, 24 gone. Posada homers in the first, and the Yankees lead 2-0. And the Yankees are on the board. A 2-run homer, Jorge Posada. Remember, reading black and blue. 24, 1-30's a bomb. He hit it off the ballpark on Randy Johnson. So now here's Paul O'Neill. 2-0 Yanks. Bottom of the first inning. Johnson. So that's a 5. That's a tough. Tough on an 81, and that's a fly to center. O'Neill came in 1 for 7 this series. Now he's 1 for 8. Yankees, 2 runs on 2 hits. Nobody left at the end of 1, 2-0 Yanks. So now Mike Mussina goes to the top of the second inning. This already ravaged crowd is just going ape here at the stadium. Yeah, I mean, I could stay as played and go Batista in Game 6, but, well, I guess he's not pitching well right now, so we'll see. I mean, I kind of had to do what I had to do, best pitcher. And Batista wasn't bad, but we'll see. So here's Matt Williams. He gets a shot here. He's 2 for 16. That is a 10 on Mussina. That's a tough. That is a 66. Oh, just missed it on a 66. 66 is a ground ball to second. Soriano throws him out, 1 away. And this Yankee Stadium crowd continues to get more and more electric. Here is Steve Finley. Finley 1 for 11 in the series. Here we go, 1 away. Finley, a 5 on Mussina's in play. Ooh, that's going to be a base hit probably. 26 is a single for Steve Finley. So let's not touch the dice. He's a 4 running, but a 5 does not get the lead. So again, Finley could not get out there and get the good lead. Runner on first and 1 out. Here is Reggie Sanders. So Sanders the batter. Runner on first, 1 out. Sanders looking here. Sanders so far in the series, 3 for 13, a run scored. It's a 7 on Mussina. It's a tough. It's a 13 on a tough. Sounds good. Struck him out. 2 outs. Mussina's gotten 3. So Mussina wipes his brow away. 2 outs. And now here's the first baseman, Mark Race. He's 1 for 12 in the series. He's struggling with the bat. Mussina from the stretch. Runner on first and the pitch. It's a 6. It's a tough. It's a tough on a 33. Oh, he just misses it. 32 is a hit. 33 is a pop to second. Alfonso is there, makes the catch, and ends the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Yanks. The Yankees clinch today. I do have right by my disposal the next project, a payoff pitch in the World Series of Replays. I don't want to put another strat, have all strat going on. So if payoff pitch finishes, I do have a series waiting. When my strat series finishes, I have the next strat game to go. So I've already got the logistics ready. I just have to show you guys what it's going to be. So it'll be bottom of the second, 2-0 Yanks. It's going to be Spencer, Martinez, and Brocious. So Spencer, Martinez, and Brocious. So Spencer on the series, 1 for 12, has a double. Randy Johnson, that's a 10 for Johnson. That's a ballpark, a 72, but it's a righty. That's going to be in play. So Spencer in play. It's a base hit up to 90%. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. In play versus lefty, it's a hit for 33%. And that's not going to happen. That's a 67. That's a ground ball to second. That's a good play for Counsell for the first out. Here is Tino Martinez, dropped in the order against the lefty. He's 5 for 11 now. He's having MVP talks. 3 runs scored. Has 2 home runs in the series. That's a 12 for Johnson. That's defense. We are going to go to the fast action stuff. Fast action game here. So we'll go ahead. That's away from you guys. So right now, let's see what the defensive call is. It's an error check on Jeter. Carlos Correa saying, yeah, let's see if he screwed this one up. Let's see for Jeter. Jeter in the game is going to be an error 3. An error 3 says, oh, it's an error 1 to 56. It's an 03. And of course, Carlos Correa is smiling today. E6. Oh, no, that's not Carlos Correa. My fault. That is going to be Womack. That should be an error also. Let's see. Where is Womack? Error. He is an error 2. 1 to 64 error. And that is definitely going to be an E6. So an E6 on the play. So reached on first on the error on Womack. So a big starting error in the ball game. So Martinez is on with 1 out. Here's Scotty Brocious. Brocious 4 for 12, 2 runs scored in the series so far. Johnson from the stretch needs a double play here. 11 is patient. Does he get one? 53 patient versus a lefty, and he's going to walk. So Brocious walks and puts a man on. Oh, my. So now there's 2 on and 1 out without the benefit of a hit. And here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. 2 for 12 in the series with an RBI. First and second, 1 out. Johnson from the stretch needs something big. It's tough. It's a 76 tough. 76 tough. Oh, Brojas, that's a base hit. Again, looked up the wrong card. 76 is off the charts. That is going to be a fly ball to center. Easy catch there by Finley for the second out. So now the top of the order for Chuck Knobloch. First and second, 2 outs. Knobloch in the game walked his first time up. Raced on a Jeter double play in the first. 2 on, 2 outs. Yankees trying to extend the lead. Johnson from the stretch. He's getting worked up on this pitch count right now. That's a tough. That is a tough on a 52. Struck him out. Nope. Looking at the wrong card again on a 50. Oh, when he gets a 50 against a righty, he's good. A 7. Let's rearrange that. 7 tough. 52 is a ground ball to third. Matt Williams got it. Goes at the first. And the Yankees will strain a couple base runners. Let's go to the top of the third. 2-0 Yanks. Game 5 of 2001 Payoff Pitch World Series. Barojas, who had a home run in Game 5 of the actual series. Womack and Counsell, the bat for the Yanks. Here we go, top of the third inning. Let's see here. So here's Barojas. Barojas this season only had 98 at-bats. So let's see here. And that's going to be a 7 on Mussina. That's going to be a tough. Tough on a 59 is Ashton Barojas. 1 to 64. Oh, again, I'm reading wrong. Boy, why are my eyes doing this? Tough. 59 strikeout. 1 to 63 versus a righty. So Barojas down on strikes. So 1 away. I'm thinking lefties on the mound. Here is Tony Womack. Round the thirds, first time up. Mussina 7. He keeps rolling 7s. That's tough. Tough on a 17. It's a strikeout. Womack down on strikes. So Mike Mussina doing his Kurt Schilling impression. That so far is 5 strikeouts for Mussina through 2 2/3. And now here's Counsell. He struck out his first time up. Lefty hitter against Mussina. Mussina from the stretch. That's an 8. He stays on the tough. 21 on a tough is a strikeout, and he gets the side out and strikes. Mike Mussina strikes out the side. 6 through 3, and it's 2-0 Yanks going to the bottom of the third. So Yankees 2 runs on 2 hits. Diamondbacks no runs on 2 hits and 1 error. Game 5 of the 2001 Payoff Pitch World Series. Here's Jeter. Double play his first time up. He hits here against Randy Johnson. It's a 4. That is patient. Patient on a 15's a walk. So Jeter draws the walk. We'll see what kind of speed Derek has. That's a 4. That could be good. And he's a 4. It matches. That means he does get a chance to run. So let's see. Jeter is an A. Barojas is an arm 4. So it's an A4 on the play. So that should be quite good. A4 is. So he's safe on an 18 through 99. So Jeter goes, and an 80 is good. He's safe. So Jeter steals second, and a big stolen base for Jeter. Runner on second and nobody out. Do you want to roll the lead again? Ooh, a 5. He almost got it again. So Jeter trying to take a good lead off Johnson here. Here's Bernie, first base hit of the series his last time up, and then scored on the Posada home run. Runner on second, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Bernie. He's picking the right time maybe to get hot. 6, tough, and 75 on Bernie. Let's see, 75, it's a 6. Tough, 75 is going to be out of reach. Fly ball to center. Finley there makes the catch. Throws it in, 1 away. So Williams retired. Here's Jorge Posada. Home run his last time up. And that starts getting some MVP chance. He's 5 of 14, 4 runs scored, 2 doubles, and a homer. Here it is. That's a 9, and that's another tough. Tough against a lefty. 50 is a double for Posada. He maybe has put himself right there on the MVP stuff. Tough. That is a tough. Oh no, it's Mussina. Tough 9. 50 on a tough is a double. Knocks in Jeter. Yankees lead 3-0. So Posada's third RBI of the game. And now here's Paul O'Neill. This ravaged Yankee Stadium crowd on their feet right now. Here's Paul O'Neill. They're calling Warrior, Warrior. And here it is. It's going to be a 6. It's going to be a tough. It's going to be tough on a 30. Struck him out against a lefty. Against a righty, not so much. So a strikeout for O'Neill. There's 2 outs, and now here is Shane Spencer. And with Posada at second and 2 outs, Spencer 0 for 1, 1 for 13 in a series. That's a 6. That's a tough. Tough on a 41. Just misses it. That's a pop to third. Williams is there, makes the catch, and ends the inning. Yankees add another one, another RBI by Jorge. We played 3-0 Yanks. So the Yankees up by 3-0, trying to get this. Oh boy, I need to whatchamacallit. And let's continue. So again, let's hopefully that's it. So here we go, top of the 4th, 3-0 New York. Yankees 3 runs on 3 hits. Diamondbacks no runs on 2 hits. Mussina has struck out 6 through 3. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez singled his last time up, 7 of 16. It's a 6 for Mussina. That's a tough. Ooh, a tough on a 24 versus a righty. Struck him out. 4 in a row for Mussina. He struck out 7. So Luis Gonzalez struck him out, and Mussina seems to be on his A game. Here's Durazo, struck out his first time up. Here we go. That's a 7. A 7 again is a tough. 17, a strikeout for Durazo. Mussina has struck out 5 Diamondbacks in a row. And here is Matt Williams. He ground the second his first time up. Only 2 hits so far for Arizona. Mussina looks in, and the pitch. He's 8. That's tough. 0-3. Strike out the side again for the second straight inning. 9 for Mussina through 4. Yankees lead 3-0 heading to the bottom of the 4th. As Mussina is on fire. So now it will now come down to Martinez, Brocious, and Soriano here in the 4th. Yankees lead by 3. Martinez against Johnson. Johnson's given up 3 runs on 3 hits so far. He's not been able to control Jorge Posada so far. Tough 78 for Martinez versus a lefty, and that is a fly ball to center. Finley's there, makes the catch, and there's 1 out. You can hardly hear yourself talk here at the stadium. Last of the 4th, Yankees lead by 3. Here is Scott Brocious. Brocious walked his first time up. That's a 10. That's in the ballpark. Oh, 7 righty. So Brocious against a lefty. Oh my. 1-68. This ball is gone. Up to 88. A single. That's a 16. Far deep. God. Scott Brocious. Yankees lead 4-0. As Brocious homers in the 4th. And the Yankees tack on another one. And now here's Alfonso Soriano. Soriano fly to center's first time up. Yankees now 4 runs on 4 hits. That's a 9. That's tough. That's going to be a 96. 96 to fly to left. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch. If they can bring Batista in right now, I think they would, but they come back, then what happens? That could be the problematic call here. They could go to Swindell. So with 2 outs, 1 in, here is Knobloch. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. That's a 2. It's in the wheelhouse. But it's gonna be a 66. 66 against the lefties, just out of reach. Ground ball to second. Picked up there by Counsell. Throws it out. Yankees add another one on a Brocious home run. We go to the 5th. 4-0 Yankees. So top of the 5th, Yankees 4 runs, 4 hits. Arizona, no runs, 2 hits, and 6 consecutive strikeouts from Mike Mussina. 9 total for the Moose. So the Moose is loose. So here we go. Finley, Sanders, Grace. Mussina looks in. And the pitch. Again, it's a tough on a 50 versus a righty. Just misses. And that is going to be a ground ball to first. Martinez takes it to the bag himself for out number 1. So now here is Reggie Sanders. Sanders the batter. 1 away. He broke the string of 6 strikeouts in a row. Sanders struck out his first time up. That's a 5. That's in play. 50 in play versus a righty. That is going to be a ground ball to third. Brocious got it and throws him out for out number 2. So now here is Mark Grace. So 2 outs for Grace. Popped to second his first time up. Mussina looks in. Gets the sign from Posada. Here's the pitch. It's an 8. It's a tough. That is going to be a 95. Fly ball right field. Makes the catch and does. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. It is still 4-0 Yankees. So Jeter, Williams, Posada. So basically right here for the Yanks. All right, let's see. Bottom of the 5th inning. Jeter against Johnson. Johnson walked and Jeter walked and scored back in the 3rd. It's an 8. It's a tough. 95 for Jeter is a fly ball left field. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch, and there is 1 away. So here's Bernie Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Batting right-handed against Johnson. Johnson gets the sign for Barajas. Here's the pitch. It's a 10. It's in the ballpark. It's a 76 against a righty. He's in play. So he'll be able to roll in play against a lefty. Up to 31% is a hit. It's a 30%. Gets a base hit for Bernie Williams. So rolls in play and gets the base hit. Williams now, we may have to roll 4+ on a C. There's a 12. Doesn't get the lead. Definitely not. Here's Posada. MVP. Fans are chanting MVP. He's 6 of 15. 4 runs scored. 6 RBIs in the ball game. It's a 3. It's patient. A patient on an 80. It's a fly ball to center. Finley there makes the catch. Posada is retired with 2 outs. Here is Paul O'Neill. Fans again get on their feet, taking photographs. One of the last times you're going to see O'Neill in a Yankee uniform. 1 for 9 in the series. Johnson from the strats. Here's the pitch. It's at the ballpark for O'Neill. 16. It's a chance at a home run for Paul O'Neill. 14% chance. 42% chance he gets a base hit. O'Neill Oh, it's gonna be probably a rare play. A rare play in the wheelhouse. So we're gonna have to look up rare play wheelhouse and one man on. So hang on. Oh no. So something weird just happened at the stadium. If you're with us in, I think it was game 1 or 2 of this series, game ended on a wheelhouse rare play. So we're gonna roll again and see what O'Neill does. Maybe one of those inside the park jobbers. Let's see. So it's going to be a 78. Batter hits a high fly ball that gets lost in the lights. The ball bounced harmlessly in the short outfield. Batter is safe at first with a single. All runners advance 2 bases. So O'Neill drops one in no man's land, and O'Neill gets a base hit. That will send Williams all the way to third. First and third, 2 outs. Here is Shane Spencer. Spencer 0 for 2. This place would go nuts right now if they could score again. First and third, 2 outs. Yankees with their 6th hit of the ball game. Johnson from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 2. That's in the wheelhouse for Spencer. It's a 25 versus a lefty deep. And gone. Shane Spencer. And the Yankees lead 7-0. 3-run boom for Spencer. That's a 2. That is a 25. It's gone. And I believe that is all for Randy Johnson. So Albie Lopez will come in and pitch for the Diamondbacks, as that is all for Randy Johnson. So Albie Lopez in the game, new pitcher. Fans going crazy here at the ballpark. The Yankees look to finish this one away. Does not back, goes in the game. Yankees putting an exclamation point here in Game 5, leading 7-0 here in the 5th. The first big hit of the series for Spencer. Again, that was a ballpark. That was a ballpark result. Home run 1-60, well within his range. So 3-run homer. Here is Tino now. Tino Martinez versus the right-hander now. 2 outs. That's a 9. That's in play. 56. And that is a fly to left. Gonzalez makes the catch, and this place is going crazy. Yankees score 3. We go to the 6th. It is 7-0 Yankees. So now Rod Barojas will lead off for the Diamondbacks, followed by Womack and Counsell. Mussina in his 6th inning of work. Oh, did this just get out of hand and quick? So let's do this. Hockey Unreal is here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Hockey Unreal. And again, Tim's, thank you for being here as always. This is the Stratum. This is the payoff pitch 2001 World Series replay. And these series are sponsored by Kenny Castro, one of our members of our community. He is wondering what would happen if we played all the World Series again as a group on the community. So I'm going to go ahead and help out as much as I can. So this is the 2001 payoff pitch. Stay with us. Score remains the same. We'll tell you exactly what series will be played in the next installment if the Yankees win. There is a series set up. And then I'll go on. Of course, Phillies and the Blue Jays are in Game 6, heading back to Toronto. Toronto leads 3-2. That sounds familiar to Philly fans. And, of course, in the other series, the Cleveland Indians and the Brooklyn Robins, as the Brooklyn Robins have taken a quick lead of that series, 2 games to love. So 1920 Indians need to wake up in that series, but that's a best of 9. That could be with us for a while. So top of the 6th, here is Rod Barojas, struck out his first time up. Mussina is dicing to this order like butter. 9 Ks through 5. 10 is going to be, he gets a tough on a 10. That's a 53 on a tough. Struck him out again. That's 10. 10 for Mussina. Holy cow. Here is Tony Womack. If you want to see Mariano Rivera, you probably won't see him tonight. Womack the hitter. He's 0 for 2. And that's going to be a 2 on Mussina. Oh, that's in the wheelhouse. 57, that's Tony Womack, though. 57 is a ground the third, hit hard. Brocious got it, backstabs it, throws him out for the second now. So Brocious had to come up with a couple liners there, and it makes a nice play. 2 outs here in the 6th, and here is Counsell. Counsell against a right-handed pitcher. Looks in and the pitch. That's 2. That's in the wheelhouse. But again, this is Craig Counsell. 50 in the wheelhouse will not be good. So he gets lucky there. Hard ground ball. The first, Tino Martinez has got it. He pitches it to Mussina, gets him and ends the inning. We played 6. Yankees up by 7. 7-0. So Albie Lopez still on the mound. He'll pitch to Brocious, Soriano, and Knobloch. So Brocious 1 for 2, 5 of 13 a series. Having a quiet, very good series. 4 is a wheelhouse. Uh-oh. 55 versus a righty is just out of reach. Ground ball to third. Hard ground ball to third. Williams got it. Comes up at the throws him out, 1 away. So Brocious with the out, 1 away. Here's Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 2. Soriano 0 for 2. That's a 4 wheelhouse again. But that's a 95, and Soriano just missed it. Deep fly left field. Gonzalez at the track. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Here is Knobloch with 2 outs. Knobloch 0 for 2 with a walk in the 6th. Albie Lopez has to get that ball down. It's a tough for Albie Lopez. 61, and that's going to be out of play. That's a fly to left. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down, go to Yankees. Let's go to the 7th. Diamondbacks now counting outs. They're down to 9 of them. So now here is Gonzalez, DeRozzo, and Williams. Top of the 7th. Yankees lead by 7. 7-0. Game 5 of this World Series. Yeah, you know what, Tim? I want to watch Dynamite too. There's talk about Kyle O'Reilly maybe debuting tonight, or even the Briscoes. So I'm really interested in turning that on. I want to get my wrestling promotion started. Watching it really wants me to start, and I just haven't done it yet. So hopefully I'll do that. I know I'll have Tim here watching it at least. So top of the 7th now, Al watches it. So that'll be good. I'm doing an old Portland promotion. Just haven't gotten jump started yet on doing it. I just want to. And I have to get in the mindset to want to do the promotion. There's a lot of work with it, the group I'm working with. So Gonzalez, DeRozzo, and Williams, top of the 7th. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for Arizona. Gonzalez quietly having a great series, 7-17, 3 runs scored, 3 home runs. That's an 8, and that's going to be a tough. 72 on a tough is a fly ball to center. Williams backs up, makes the catch, and 1 away. Here is Aribio DeRozzo. DeRozzo is 0 for 2, couple strikeouts here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. It's a 9. That will be a patient this time. 23 patient is a walk. So DeRozzo gets on board, and Diamondbacks start to get something going here. So Mussina can go into the 7th, but so far he's been great. So here's Matt Williams, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Mussina from the stretch. That's a 7. That's a tough. Tough on a 95 is a fly ball to left. That's going to be Spencer makes the catch, and there is 2 outs. So 2 outs, and now here is Steve Finley. Finley in the ball game right now is 2 for 13 a series, 1 for 2 today. Arizona has 2 hits by Finley and Gonzalez. Mussina from the stretch. Here it is. That's a 6. That's a tough 0-3. Struck him out. Number 11 for Mussina. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's hug somebody. It is 7-0 New York. And it's going to be Jeter, Williams, and Posada for the Yankees. Jeter, 4 for 16 now, only hitting .250, 3 ribbies in the series. Will hit against Albie Lopez here in the 8th inning. Looks like Albie Lopez is only a starter, but all hands on deck here in the World Series. So that's all right. Doesn't matter. 8, and that's gonna be tough. 69 is gonna be out of reach. And 69 is a ground ball to second. Council's got it, gets it, and throws him out, one away. So here is Bernie. He's 2 for 3 in the series, 2 runs scored. So Bernie's breaking out of it right on time. 2 for 18, a couple runs scored so far. That's a 7. That's going to be tough. That's not going to help him. Tough on a 51 versus a righty. It's a ground ball to third. Williams got it, flips it to first, and that's 2 outs. So now here is Jorge Posada. Yankees are going to get one last chance of saying goodbye to Paul O'Neill next inning. Posada 2 for 3, 6 of 16, 4 runs scored, home run, 6 RBIs in the series. It's a 9 for Albie. That's in play. That will be a 97. That's a fly ball right field. Sanders is there, makes the catch. Good inning for Albie Lopez. 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the 8th. 7-0 Yanks. So Mussina technically his point of weakness. I usually go strat sometimes, and he's a combination of 3 hits or walks. But right now he's cruising. He's only given up 2 hits through 7. So Sanders the batter, 0 for 2 in the ball game. We'll see. It's a 9. That's patient. Patient on a 51's a single for Sanders. So that's a big hit for Reggie. He gets on as the first base runner. Base hit number 3. And now here is Mark Grace. So Grace the batter, 0 for 2. So now Mussina from the stretch, 7-0. They can see if they stay in this game. 9. That's another patient. Try to work on him a little bit. That's a 92 though, and that is a ground ball to second. Let's see. Mussina double play is a 6. Grace is a 6. That's a 9. Nope, that'll be a 6. That will be 6-4 fielder's choice. So 6-4 fielder's choice ends that one. So Sanders out at second, gets the leading runner, and now here's Rod Barojas. Barojas 0 for 2. Mussina from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 3. Oh, that's in play on Mussina. 49 in play. Not much there for Barojas. That's a ground ball to third. That could be a double play too. That's a 6. He's a 6. It's a 3, double play, 6-4-3. And that, folks, will end that inning for the Diamondbacks. They're down to 3 outs. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, it's 7-0 Yankees. And the fans are on their feet. Paul O'Neill making his last at-bat as a Yankee here at Yankee Stadium if it stays the way it does. He's 1 for 3 in the game, 2 for 10 in the series. Albie Lopez on the mound. Let's see if O'Neill can hit a home run just because. It's an 8. No, it's tough. 66. And that is a ground ball to short. Picked up by Womack. Throws him out for the first out. And the fans are on their feet. And they hoop. A guy hits a ground out. When does he ever get a standing ovation and a curtain call? And they're yelling, Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill. Here we go. Yes. It is Paul O'Neill. Comes out for the curtain call even though he didn't want to. He was 1 for 4 today, but this is probably his last at-bat at the stadium. No matter what, Yankees lead 7-0, 1 out in the 8th. Here is Spencer, 1 for 3. Long home run his last time up. That kind of put the fans in a frenzy. It's an 8. It's a tough. It's a 27 on a tough, and a strikeout for Albie Lopez. 2 outs in the 8th. And here is Tino Martinez. So Martinez in the ball game, 0 for 3. He's 5 for 14. I feel like Posada looks like the MVP candidate right now. 7 for Lopez, tough. He's been the one working well today. 28, a single for Tino Martinez. So Tino gets base hit number 6 in the series. He is on board. Here's Brocious. He's 1 for 2. Had a home run back in the 4th. 5 of 14 in the series. Playing well. He always has. And now here's Lopez. Run on first and 2 outs in the pitch. It's a 7. That's a tough. But it's going to be a 76. Fly ball to center. That should be the last out. It is. And Paul O'Neill goes out for the last time. He goes out first, and the other Yankees just let it soak in. We go to the top of the ninth here at the stadium. 7-0 Yankees. As the rest of the Yankees take their position out of the outfield, and in the field, Mike Mussina will go for a complete game and clinch this 2001 World Series. Womack 0 for 3. He was 5 of 19 in the series. Here it is. It's a 5. And that's in play. Oh, an 0-9 in play is a single for Womack. So the Yankees getting their bullpen up just in case. And now here is Craig Counsell. Runner on first, nobody out. Counsell 0 for 3. Mussina from the stretch right now. It's a 10. That's a tough on a 20. It's a strikeout. Counsell has struck out 3 times. 3 strikeouts for Counsell, and there's 1 out. And now here's Gonzalez. Boy, he's had MVP chance up to this game. 7-18, 3 home runs, hitting 389. Mussina from the stretch. That's a 10. That's tough. Tough on a 15. Struck him out. Mussina says, sit down. 2 more for the Moose. As the fans are just chanting Moose right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13 strikeouts for Mussina. 8 2/3. And here is Aurelio Durazo. Durazo the batter. 2 outs in the ninth. Payoff pitch. And it's an 8. It's a tough. It's a tough on a 36. Struck him out. It ends the inning. Another K on the side, and the Yankees win the World Series. 2001 World Series. What a performance by Mike Mussina as he gets the job done. So let's do an end game. Winning pitcher Mike Mussina, losing lost pitcher was Randy Johnson. And we'll go ahead and send the stats over. Let's go give you a very quick box score, and then I'll show you my presentation. Doesn't have much I can show it on camera. So please stay here. You'll see something very special for the next series. So the Yankees go 4-1, Arizona 1-4. So Arizona was 4-3 today, nothing across, 1 walk, 14 strikeouts. They stranded 4. Yankees 8 of 32, 7 runs scored, 7 RBIs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. They stranded 4. Mussina 9 innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, 14 strikeouts. Johnson only went 4 2/3, 7 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 3 walks and a strikeout. Wasn't much to the box score, people. Posada double, home run by Brocious, Posada, Spencer, RBIs, Brocious 2. Posada now had 3 RBIs in game 6. 3 RBIs for Spencer, stolen base by Jeter, his first, and that, folks, was it. So, the most valuable player of this series, that will be sent in to Mr. Kenny Castro, will be Jorge Posada. So, Jorge Posada went 2 for 4, runs scored, 3 RBIs. He hit .353 in the series. Give me one moment, please, before everyone leaves. I'm going to show what I have here, and then we'll have everyone get going. Give me 1 second. Getting back to the camera, folks. Thank you, folks. All right, let's look at it. Here it is. There it is. 1969 payoff pitch, which means it will be the New York Mets and the Baltimore Orioles. As the Baltimore Orioles try not to play the so yes. So again, it's going to be payoff pitch when I get this started and clipped away. It's going to be the Mets and Orioles. It'll be payoff pitch. We'll see if the Orioles can do what no one else can. We'll see if they can knock off the Mets in 69. So Tom Seaver will take them out against and on his opening day start, which he did lose. So we'll see how that goes for him. So again, it will be payoff pitch 1969 Mets-Orioles World Series. But we'll get that started when other things start to finish up. Remember, Phillies and Blue Jays are going back to Skydome Game 6. And then, of course, the 1920 World Series, as a surprising Brooklyn Robins has a 2-0 lead. All right, thank you, folks. 5:38, 7:38 on the Eastern Coast. 8 o'clock is AEW Dynamite with hopefully some special stuff going on tonight. So if you're going to watch that, let's go ahead and do that. I appreciate Hockey Unreal coming in. Still want to get my Strat hockey back out, but I got to get that back in order. Cleveland baseball fan, of course. Thank you for coming in, manning the gates here tonight. I appreciate it. What a night. Thank you. Yankees will polish this one off. I'll get the stats off to Ken, and another World Series is in the books. Thank you, folks. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you again for more World Series replay action on this channel.